Hello everyone, this is Amanita. So in our pick a pile reading today, we are doing messages for clarity. So I have 3 piles for you, and in the first pile, I have no idea what this crystal is, but this is pile 1. Pile 2 is this dark carnelian palm stone, and pile 3 is this tumbled amazonite stone. So make sure you do meditate upon the question of which card is going to have messages of clarity in this for me, whatever your inquiry is on. Sometimes multiple piles do call out to you, so feel free to choose as many of these piles, even all 3 of them, because all 3 of them could have messages for you in them. And I'll see you guys in your pile. The timestamps will be in the description. Hello to everyone who chose the first pile. So this is your reading for messages of clarity. So first of all, we have manifestation, prosperity, fortune, and pure intentions. So there might be something that you are trying to manifest right now that you've been very focused on, that you've been trying to pull in for yourself and pull closer to you. I'm really focused on this castle in the background right now, so maybe this has to do with some sort of structure that you're trying to manifest in your life, like maybe even a home or a business or something that is going to have that's going to be visible in the material world in some way. But so overall, though, with this card, you guys are trying to manifest something and gain some prosperity in your life. Some of you might be doing even like ritual work because I'm seeing these candles here as well. This like looking like a waterfall. Some of you might be doing stuff with nature, with all the plant elements around here and the fairies, and those even looked like bubbles for a second. So that's why I really do feel like some of you might be doing stuff with water, or water could be beneficial for what you're doing. Also, is he wearing like a crown with I don't know if that's a ruby and a sapphire? I can't really tell. But you guys are manifesting something. You guys are pulling something in towards you right now. So we have Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. So as you're trying to pull this thing in closer to you, you are gaining more downloads. You're gaining more understanding. So that's probably how you found yourself on this video, to gain yourself another kind of moment, an aha moment, to help you really realize what you are trying to pull in towards yourself and what you need to do to really bring this manifestation into fruition for yourself. I'm going to read you this Lady Venus card. And so, Lady Venus is the twin flame of Sanat Kumara and is said to reside on the astral realm surrounding the planet Venus. The light beings of Venus, known as Venusians, are now coming to light workers on Earth to help them with their connections, understandings, and capacity to share divine love. Lady Venus is a wonderful keeper of light to call on when you are trying to forge a connection with the heavens or finding it difficult to understand the signs, symbols, and guidance that are being sent to you physically or through meditation. She also allows us to connect with or focus on particular energies so we can understand them more. If you are studying a spiritual subject at this time, call on Lady Venus to help you. So Lady Venus is might be helpful for you to call upon if you'd like to do that. You might be trying to really understand synchronicities and messages being sent to you to bring this into manifestation, whatever it is that you are trying to manifest. Maybe you are actually studying something. Um, Maybe you're trying to forge a connection. Whatever it is you're doing, you're you're having truths being revealed around you, and you're really trying to understand what these signs and symbols are around you. So we have the Fool and the Queen of Wands and Temperance. So this probably has to do something with kind of like your life's purpose or your life's work or some sort of creative project I'm seeing. with because the Queen of Wands is very creative. This is the card for Aries, so the Queen of Wands is very confident. She's self-assertive. She's really the boss of herself. She doesn't really like anyone telling her what to do. So some of you might be really trying to start your own business, being like an entrepreneur. With this coming through, this might have to do with some sort of creative project where you're just kind of getting in a state where you're just not really concerned with what the outcome is going to be. Hold on, I'm going to move this down a little bit. That is hurting my eyes. I have sensitive eyes, so. But overall, with this, I'm seeing maybe you aren't seeing the full picture right now. You don't have the full vision yet, so you're just kind of trying things out at this stage where you've taken the leap of faith and you're kind of out in the open and you're out of your comfort zone. And just really trying to manifest this thing, trying to find the best, what elements you need to manifest this thing. With the downloads and understandings coming in, you're coming into more realizations of things that you need to be able to manifest this thing that you're trying to pull in, that you're trying to harness and hold for yourself. But right now, you're just kind of in an exploratory stage where you aren't particularly structured on anything as of now. This is the Sagittarius card, a card that has to do with belief, that has to do with hope, and higher learning as well. These are both kind of higher learning, the downloads and understanding, and this as well. So this is something where you're gaining kind of a deeper wisdom on, because wisdom happens through experience. So you are having a lot of experiences with the Fool card. We have the Herkimer diamond. I was really focused on this diamond that Lady Venus is wearing as well. So we have some of you might be wanting a proposal to come in. Is for some of you. I got that. Anyway, Herkimer diamond. Light community star family work together. A group gathering is in the process with like-minded souls. So you might just be doing something here. You're trying to find like-minded individuals, or even a like-minded individual, like one person, but I'm seeing very like collective grids coming in here. Like maybe you're trying to find your tribe, maybe trying to find your people who have this like-minded goal in mind, that is what you're trying to manifest, like come together with people so that you can manifest together and find people who are doing kind of the same things that you are doing. Because you might be someone who is very eccentric in some way, like you might find that you clearly don't fit in with the conventional society, and so you're really looking for more people who are like you and who share this like-minded goal and this like-minded interest, and you're developing deeper connections or seeking to develop deeper connections to others of your soul family, or to some sort of spiritual endeavor. We have the Ace of Pentacles, so this really could be for you, like you're really trying to manifest some sort of business endeavor here. Like I really see you being a great entrepreneur. You might be trying to find out what it is that you want to do for work. Like right now, you're really wanting to embody your life's purpose here on Earth, and you're really searching for what that is for you, and you're gaining a lot of downloads and understandings for what your life's purpose is. If you don't know what it is, you're really kind of following the signs and sigils to find out what this is for you. We have blessing and discernment. So you really might be in a stage where, clearly exploratory. There, like it says, truths is being revealed, deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. I'm having like a hard time speaking right now, and this happens sometimes like when I'm doing a reading that involves more like galactic type of energy, so that might be something that you're into, especially with this kind of coming up with like light community star family. This might be a very like high vibrational, you'd say, or like spiritual type of thing. This is kind of bringing something from heaven to earth, type of situation, like something from the astral to manifest into the physical that you're really trying to pull in towards yourself right now. a blessing coming to you and a blessing to others. I'm seeing it as so that you're receiving downloads so that you can share them with others. And so we have discernment. The frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. I see you being someone who's a very good counselor or a coach in some way. Like you might be someone that people seek advice or wisdom from. If that's something that you forgot about yourself, I'm here to remind you that, I guess. I just told you that. But you really do care about the collective and you do really care about people. And you're really trying to, I really feel like you're trying to manifest this business for yourself or figure out what this is, like what you can offer to others and what you can share with others. So what do we have? 5, 11, 0, 1, 2. And we have cut your cords. So this is why you do probably need to be very discerning to cut any cords from people who are not serving your highest interest and to find those like-minded people. Um, but really cutting your cords from anything that's blocking you from this manifestation. Be discerning of what you're spending your time and energy and efforts on, and be discerning on who's in your life and who could be blocking things from coming in for you. And also, you know, if you really are trying to manifest something as well, it's going to be important for you to not get so emotionally involved in other people's personal like issues and affairs. I'm seeing that right now you really need to focus on yourself and what you're trying to grow and your own alchemy, so that you can create this business, that you can share it with others. But if there's people around you who are kind of going through a really hard time, I'm not saying to like ignore people's issues at all, so don't get me wrong there, but there's a need to kind of have this, like it says, discernment, like, detachment. But of course, be compassionate and wise, but don't get so involved that you can't do what you're trying to do here. There's a need for freedom, for you guys. There's a need to really focus on what you're trying to manifest, to pull in towards yourself more, and there could be things that are blocking that from happening. So it's important to focus your energy on your creative projects, your creative endeavors, your business that you're trying to start, or whatever that is for you. Yeah, if there's people around you who are kind of blocking that from you, you do kind of need to cut your cords and detach a little bit. I'm not saying to cut them out entirely, but sometimes that is the case, though. Sometimes that is the case. We have 2 blonde women in here. I don't know if that's relevant to anyone. Um, all these women kind of look the same, where you have like beautiful blonde and blue-eyed women. Like, I don't know if you guys are into Pleiades at all. That could be something to look into for you guys. The planet, I mean the star system of Pleiades. And yeah, diamonds could be something for you right now too. Something about maybe something that you're really trying to engage with, something that maybe even a person or a thing that you're trying to. I really just feel like you're trying to pull something in towards yourself. Like there's a blessing coming in for you. You just kind of need to be open and cut your cords and be discerning where your energy is lying, and focus on those pure intentions that you have. So I'm going to finish reading Lady Venus for you. Hearing high-pitched noises, seeing flickers of light, and having the sense that beings are visiting you in your sleep are all signs that you're receiving downloads from heaven. Whenever this is happening, spend some time in contemplation so that you can ask the universe what you really need to know. This card also represents downloads of information being received by your mind. Know that the universe sees you as capable of holding soul-centered information that will help you and others reach a new level of understanding. So I really see you doing something like this where you are helping others with this information. These cards just look very similar. to me. Like this almost looks like you or something, or like your guide. But these look very similar in the sense that this you getting information and of course bringing it to others to work together. Like there's people receiving the same downloads as you, and that's why it's important to find the people of like minds right now and who have the same interests. And also, but this is like kind of like a something unexplainable going on for you, kind of. Like I just got really confused for a second. Hold on. But to spend time in contemplation, because I know you guys have been receiving a lot of insights, like you guys have been receiving a lot of downloads and understanding, so it is going to be kind of important to kind of, take some time, cut the cords a little bit, take some time to be discerning, and see how you can mix these elements together to share with other people and to share your projects and to come into that state of for yourself where you're very free. Um, like, just like discernment says, this Queen of Wands is a lot like this discernment card. This is where the ability to view the world and people around you from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. So that's really what you're coming into. The Fool has this detachment to him, but this energy here of being compassionate and wise with you too. And this is something that you're trying to figure out how you can bring this into the world yourself and how you can be an embodiment of this energy. So let me see if I have any other messages for you guys. I see a lot of time like your heart, there's something on the heart of like she's holding this, she has this diamond, brilliant, beautiful diamond at her heart. So having like this brilliant, beautiful heart, this crystalline heart, and I'm seeing this golden energy. He has a sigil on his heart as well. She's holding this up in front of her heart. So there is something really to do with kind of your heart right now. This is just sharing your heart with others and sharing your heart with the world, but being discerning about what it is and who you're sharing it with, I guess, is what I am seeing. And we have like, the lotus unfolding over here. It's like your heart really unfolding. But you've been kind of in a completely new stage for yourself where, as we have Ace of Pentacles and the Fool, you do have a blessing coming in. Like you probably have had to cut a lot of cords. But now things are really going to start to shift and change as you really start to embody your purpose and your wisdom more and come together with people who are like minds. You're bringing these people in too. You're attracting a lot of things to yourself. Like I said, there's this energy of something being pulled in towards you, like what you seek is seeking you. And we have like, yeah, this pot of gold right here for you. It's a blessing coming in some way, or you bringing a blessing to others. I feel both. It's going to be a blessing to you and to others, whatever these downloads and understandings are for you. And that's what I have for you guys. It's that fire energy as well. They were so very heart-centered. Really, I'm seeing all the elements in this. There's just a need to balance and be discerning, though, in some way, like mix these. Find the right balance with temperance. So, yeah, be discerning, guys, with what you are engaging in. So that you can pull this manifestation in towards yourself. You can pull this blessing in more quickly. Be very open and just experiment. and have fun. Have a good time. So that's what I have for you guys. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you next time. Please comment on my video. Hello everyone who chose this Carnelian palm stone. So this is your reading for clarity on whatever your inquiry is. So we have root portal number 33. Vitality, stability, and survival fearful. So with 33 is the master number. It's like the master builder, healer, and teacher is what I think 33 represents. So you might be someone who's got kind of something that you're trying to lay down the groundworks for in some way. Something that you're trying to bring into the physical world right now. You're probably clearing any blocks around abundance for yourself and what you're capable of and your own safety as a survival. Like, try to become very capable. Lady Portia, Divine Order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. So right now you might be being tested by the universe. I'm going to read you Lady Portia. Okay. This powerful goddess is a figure of justice and peace. She brings order and opportunity to every experience. As a lord of karma, she also regulates the law of cause and effect. She helps us recognize the impact of our judgments, choices, and actions on ourselves and the world. She is the twin flame of Saint Germain, so she is closely connected to the violet flame energy. Together, these twin flames can work as overseers of legal situations. Justice is an energy that's about honoring everybody involved rather than punishing bad behavior. Lady Portia helps us do what is right morally and spiritually for our soul's growth. So this is about like releasing any kind of fears around your own survivability in the world. And like as you're doing what you feel is right and not what you're doing is like from a place of fear anymore, like you're becoming very stable and structured in yourself. So we have a crown energy and the root energy, like this is violet flame transmutation energy going on for you guys. So in some way, you know, you're doing some sort of transmutation process in terms of how you're living and surviving in the physical world at this time. Something being brought, like the root, the sense of survivability, the sense of vitality, the sense of stability being brought back into order. You're really being called to do what you feel is right, as it says in this world. So we have Dreamer 10, so you really are moving on from something that was very difficult. Like you had this, like as it says, an important lesson is unfolding, so this has been a very important lesson. Like the worst has already occurred when Dreamer 10 comes out. Like you're just staring at the remains of, like it's already over. Is the very good thing about the Dreamer 10 is because this, it's not going to get worse than that. You have everything laid out right in front of you. You've already gone through it. We have the Four of Swords and the Knight of Wands. So on this pile, I do feel like a heavy energy where you have had to take some time of rest and some time of contemplation. Whatever this was really kind of knocked you out for a while. Like it really messed with your sense of like capability, like you and your ability to be able to do stuff in some way. Like whatever the situation is that's happening in your world that's making you feel unsafe, it's really knocked you out. Like it's really kind of exhausted you. Because we have, this is both air energy too, so this is very mental. Kind of like mental torture in a way. And just there was this need, like, right, to just take some time out from it, to just rest and relax and contemplate and give yourself time to just relax, basically. Give yourself time to relax. The Knight of Pentacles, this is very hardworking energy, so I do see you as someone who is, like, kind of a hardworking. You might be someone who's structured, organized. You might do things kind of step by step. But either way, this is someone who has like who works on their projects, who goes after things in the physical world, who's very career oriented in some way. So you might be very like focused on your career right now. We have fluorite connection to other worlds. Meditation is important to you right now. So you have two cards coming in that both kind of telling you that there needs to be some sort of mental ease and rest for yourself. But these both being like kind of indicative of meditation for you. And seeing the lavender here, which is more purple, surrounding yourself with purple might be really beneficial too. But purple is very relaxing. So there is kind of this need to just relax. I have some fluorite actually sitting right here. Fluorite could be a crystal very helpful for you right now. It helps you kind of your thoughts to go more with the flow instead of forcing things or having just too much mental chatter going on in your mind. So we have the Three of Wands and Joy. So there is something that you really do want to do actually. There is a vision and a goal that you have that you're really looking out towards. Like this man is looking through this telescope here and he sees something that is really inspiring to him that he really wants to do, and it really brings him a lot of joy, like this thing that he is looking at, this thing that he sees and that he has set in his sights, and he knows that he really likes this thing and he really wants to do it. So there is something in your life that does bring you a lot of joy that you need to remember too, if you haven't remembered that this thing that you love to do, this thing that gets you excited, this thing that you might want to set out on a journey to do. And we have communication. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, and stay in the flow of source and balance exchange. So we have a lot about balance and flow with you guys because this is divine order, this is justice, this is balance. Fluorite is about going with the flow as well. So, as it says, having things, taking the time taking the time to yourself to allow things to run through your heart first, so and to stay in the flow source with a balanced exchange, not trying to force anything, not getting kind of too fearful, but when you're doing your work to do it in the state of flow. We have communication, something to do with communication, relationship, harmony. This is all about going with the flow, having more harmony in your life. What numbers do we have? We have 5, 3, 10, 4, and 33, which is 6. So with you guys, there's clearly a need to communicate clearly and honestly and from the heart and be honest with yourself too. And there's just this need to remember though what brings you joy and what you love to do, and set your sights on that, and maybe even daydream, maybe even envision what this is for yourself. But this has been an important lesson unfolding for you, and this is all about divine order, cause and effect, justice, really staying true to yourself, staying true to your own heart and your own visions, no matter who you're with, no matter what is influencing you, like being able to stand your ground and focus still on what is true to you, what you want to do and what you want to go after. And I'm going to actually finish reading Lady Portia to you. Right now, a call for justice is being brought into your space. Even if this means you will lose out, there really is no loss in the highest state of truth. So this might have been a loss here that you have going on. Act from your heart. See the other person's point of view with relationship harmony, and surrender your pride so that you are coming from a loving space. If you made choices that weren't in your highest good, admit it. Through this honesty, you are releasing any karmic bonds or anchors of fear from your energy. Take the time to learn from the situation And if you're involved in any legal issues, know that Lady Portia and the Angels of Justice are gathering around to honor everyone involved. So, of course, as we see that you have something that you're really learning from, like this has already occurred for you. So now it is really time to get back up on your feet, to be honest with yourself and to live with more integrity and always do what you feel is right from your heart and for the center of your own truth. And of course, this balance between giving and receiving and everything, like, like it says, to surrender, to see things from the other's point of view and surrender your pride, so you're coming from a loving space. So if you've had anything in your relationships where you haven't been the kindest, just be honest about it, and so that you can move on, have clear heart-based communications with others, and it'll be fine, basically. Just be honest and get to envisioning your goals, get to doing what brings you joy. And this is just all about living more in the flow state in general, though, like understanding that your actions are going to have consequences and learning from actions that you might have not realized at the time but were actually not very nice or were harmful in some way. It's just all about being honest. So let me see if I do have any other messages for you guys from this. This was actually a really quick one. I mean, these planets might be important to you. Astrology might be important to you. Like, that could be helpful for you in understanding order, or understanding like laws of the universe or how things are working out for you. You might find answers through astrology, just through contemplation in general, connection to other worlds, and through portal. Just being able to live in integrity and feeling safe and stable in yourself and who you truly are, and what you feel is right, and being very secure in your actions and what you're doing, because this is a man of action, of course. Or, if you're a woman or whatever you are, I don't, you are what you are, I am that I am. So, Dreamer 10, yes, it has been a struggle, but the worst has come, and now we're coming back into order, we're coming back into balance, we're coming back into joy, we're coming back into that thing that we love to do, that we're envisioning, that we're ready to set out on a quest to do. And we're just being honest, bringing more harmony in our life, we're living more from our heart center, we're living in our truth, and it's just a more harmonious time for us. So 22, 65, 11, number 11, so time of healing, which 2, balance, as well, is what the whole reading adds up to. So yeah, anyway, that is what I have for you guys. Pretty straightforward for you for this one. It's just about being in the flow, living from your heart, being honest. So thank you for watching, everyone. Please comment on the video, and also I upload quite regularly. I upload like every 3 days a new pick-a-pile reading. So if you would like more pick-a-pile readings, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Hello everyone who chose Amazonite. So this is your messages to bring you more clarity. So let's see what we've got going on. So we have breakthrough, leap of faith, freedom, and new beginnings. So when I flipped this over, it was like a jolt of like, whoa, what just happened type of thing. So you are making a breakthrough. It might have been sudden, it might have been unexpected, but either way, this is a breakthrough. This is someone coming through this triangular portal in Sedona, Arizona. I live in Arizona, by the way. And this could have like I said, I was just gonna say new beginnings, but it literally says new beginnings. This could have opened a new chapter in your life or new beginning in some way. or you're just challenging yourself, or you're just see new opportunities just opening up in front of you in some way, or just even flashes of new insights just coming in, and you're like, whoa, like this is really freeing to hear. So I have green Tara, supreme protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation. Trust. So you really are moving beyond limitation, of course, as we have this breakthrough freedom card coming through. So knowing that you're protected right now is going to be important for you guys. So also green Tara is a goddess who had to do with a lot of people pray to her to gain assistance in moving beyond like struggles and worries of the material realm. So like transcendence of the material realm and like getting out of the wheel of samsara is why people would pray to Green Tara. And also she's kind of like associated with Kuan Yin. So she's a goddess of compassion as well. And I'm going to read you Green Tara. Legend has it that Aval Kitsavara, sorry, I don't know how to say his name, the personification of perfect compassion, was looking down on the earth one day and cried tears when he witnessed all the suffering in the world. When the tears hit the earth, a lotus formed, from which Tara, the goddess of compassion and light, was born. She has many forms based on different colors, and we have chosen green in this oracle because she brings a light of protection and safety with her. Always compassionate and loving, she helps us move into a new state of being and a new state of doing. So clearly you guys are really moving into a new state of being and a new state of doing, because we already have two cards about a new state of being and a new state of doing. 4 energy has to do with kind of your structure and your stability. So this could be creating a new structure for yourself, creating a new, or just breaking free of any structures in any way. There's something about her being this goddess of compassion that is really relevant. Like just her in general though, moving beyond the material worries and having more freedom and more compassion for herself and for others. But she really comes from a place of understanding, and you're really moving beyond like these things that used to keep you bound in the past. Like you're coming out of that wheel of that karmic wheel that you were in. You're breaking free of that. You're moving up. Now you're spiraling up instead of moving just around in a wheel. And with the Dancer Prince, gift of passion has to do with following your heart and your intuition. Oh, and the Ace of Cups too. Yeah, you guys are on some new thing right now. You guys have this new finding your heart's desire, something that you really love coming in, something new. Like you just striked into this pot of like spiritual, emotional gold. Whether this was like a relationship for you, or this was breaking free of a relationship for you, or if this is a new hobby, like a new thing that you really love to do in some way, like you've really struck this thing that just ignites your heart so much, like you just love it. And the spirals are important for you guys um, as well. The spirals are important. Moving up the spiral. So she's holding this key, which has unlocked this passion for this gift of passion. You found a new passion, or you've rediscovered, or you've realized a new passion, and you're ready to go after it. You're ready to take action on it. We have death. You guys, all about new beginnings. Look at this. You have death now too. What more cards can we get about coming into a new state of being? So I really see this woman, like I saw this golden right here, where from she's rising up from. And I really feel for you guys, like you're kind of in this state, like you've been through this death process and now you're coming into this resurrecting process at this time. This is the balsamic moon phase, which is kind of the chapter of like closing out endings, surrender and sacrifice. and it's about to be a new moon, and you guys are kind of in a state right now where it's like you're in like living in a new moon state right now, coming out of balsamic phase into new moon. We have Jasper. Unlocks blockages for the ability to move again, heals heart-related issues, relationship problems, will solve now. So as I was saying with the moon phase, basically you guys are going from the balsamic or like to the new moon. Oh wait, this is like not in order. Okay. Anyway, you guys are going from the balsamic to the new moon. Is that supposed to be the new one? Yeah. Freaking. Yeah, I don't know, sorry. But that card was confusing me. Anyway, you guys are coming into this stage like you've been going through these unlocks. Look at that too. She has a key, unlocks the ability to move again. And this is right here where you unlocked the ability to move again. Like something in your emotional body, something in your emotional state, something about something that you really love. Even that maybe this was a person that reminded you of this in yourself. Like the ability to move on again has been unlocked. Like you're being more compassionate with yourself. Like green Tara right here, very compassionate. And Jasper is a very nurturing, motherly kind of stone. Like just Jasper is the best stone if you need a nurturing stone. I would recommend getting like some type of Jasper. And yeah, just a lot of healing has been going on and a lot of compassion for yourself and a lot of just coming into these new beginnings and unlocking the blockages, unblocking the blockages. With the Amazonite, this is all about fun too. This is a throat chakra stone, so this is about bringing more joy into joyful expression, more playful, more fun, experimentative. This kind of brings creativity as well. Speaking your truth, living your truth. So we have the Eight of Cups, which is you moving on again. Here's you moving on again. We have embrace. You are embracing this change. You are embracing the new things that are coming in. And if you're not, it's time to get on this, or you're gonna get on this. But there's been a lot that you've been leaving behind, that you've been moving on from. We have the Cosmic Flower, number 18. The frequency of Cosmic Flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world. Which reminds me of this right here, like maybe you did really tap into this, just remembrance in general. Like I know I did say something about remembrance, so I really feel like you have had something like you just remembered something that you really loved, and it's bringing you just more fulfillment in your life. It's bringing you this sense of compassion, the sense of wonder, this sense of ability to heal and be nurturing, and just being able to move on now and embrace all these changes and embrace everything in life in general, and not fearing the death process too, not fearing moving on, because you know that you have something more great waiting for you on the other side. You know that there's something that you leaving this behind is only going to bring you this fulfillment. It's like she left behind these 8 cups and she was completely done with them, only to find this cup that brought her her true gift, her true passion. And you guys are remembering that. You're remembering the core of yourself and your magnificence, and you're just cutting these cords. You're just trusting right now. You're trusting the universe, and it's going great. It's going well. If you're not, it's time to do so, because there's nothing to fear in this process. Just quiet your ego mind. Like I says, just trust. Move beyond limitation and trust. And this is really what you are doing, or what you're needing to do, is quieting your mind and just trusting what you have going on, and embracing these changes and moving on again. And just knowing that all the things that you're leaving behind are only going to bring you more of this magnificence. They're going to bring you more of this wonder, more of what you are truly passionate about, so that you can truly move on now and be free. So if you are right now in the stage of this where you're like in the death process and you're kind of resisting it in some way, and you're not really trusting, here we have like it is time to do so. Like it's really time to move on. It's time to heal. It's time to embrace life and embrace these changes, and to unlock unlock your heart so you can heal these heart related issues, to find your true passion and to follow your heart, follow your intuition, do what you love to do. Follow that like inner spark, follow this thing, follow your North Star. Follow your North Star. Find what that is. You know what it is. Actually, I don't have to tell you to find anything because you actually know what it is, and it's time to do it. It's time to go. It's time to begin anew. It's time to break through. And don't let your mind tell you otherwise. Don't let your mind tell you it's programming. Like, just do it. Hear those thoughts, tell your mind, it's okay. I've got this. I know you're only trying to protect me. Because, we don't want to fear. We don't want to fear that voice. Also, just, let your mind know, I got this, okay? I'm moving on. I'm embracing this. I'm ready. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I just feel this in my heart. So we got 9, 8, 1, 4, 4. You have 2 4s, which is about structure, stability. Also logic is card of the Emperor coming into, like, it's a divine, like, masculine card, so taking new action, structuring your life in a completely different way is what I'm seeing, leaving behind this old structure that you had. The 1 is completely new beginnings and initiations, and 8 is the number of your personal power and authority and abundance, manifestation. 9 is the number of wholeness and completion, so this is the ending of a cycle into the beginning and creating a new structure, breaking out of an old structure, creating a new structure, and it's time to embrace these changes for yourself. So, oh yeah, let me finish reading Green Tarot for you guys. You are safe. Protection is all around you. The worst is behind you, and you're ready to move beyond the challenges that were set out for you. Cords are being cut between you and your past so that you can feel energetically clear and aware. Don't worry about recalling fearful experiences. They aren't going to be recreated now. As I was saying, yeah, to not fear, to not fear fear, and to not fear your thoughts, and to maybe like embrace fear, to trust, just trust what's going on for yourself, and just acknowledge them and leave them behind so that you can step into a space of spiritual and personal freedom. Like this card. Green Tara has placed a force field of complete love and acceptance around you, like Jasper. She is here to tell you that you no longer need to build up walls around your heart, and it's safe to trust what you feel and who is in your life today. It's a very Jasper card. Just trust. Embrace. You're safe, and you're ready for this new chapter of your life. And let me see if I have any other messages for you guys before we go. Just having gratitude too. Gratitude is going to be really helpful. There's people around you who are really supportive of you. Just don't listen. Like, if your mind is trying to tell you that you're not worthy or just telling you things of the past, it's really time to just, acknowledge them and move into that space of more personal freedom. It's just, yeah, you're really coming into this, your home. And, yeah, let's embrace these changes. that's what I have for you guys. I'm pretty sure that's everything I have for you guys. See the sun's here. Here comes the sun, you know, if you know that song. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's alright. Yeah, that's your guys' song right now. Um, yeah. This is exciting though. I'm really happy for you guys. Anyway, everyone, thank you for watching this video. I make videos quite often. I make pick-a-pile readings. I upload a few times a week. So if you do like pick-a-pile readings, please subscribe to my channel. If you would like a personal reading, you can email me. I'm also going to be setting up on Etsy to also for personal readings and everything, so that will be up soon. I have my Etsy in the description box. I also sell some handmade astrology pendant necklaces on there if you would like one. And other than that, you know, please leave me a comment. I love to read comments so much. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hope you have a great day.